That's right. Government just handed big tech another way to collect more of your information. And don't worry, you'll give it to them. What's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing today? That's right. Let's talk about some stuff, shall we? Come on. You know you want to. Come on. That's right. Wait for somebody to show up here. Because you just know. Yeah. I know, it's a touchy subject. Big nerd. I enjoy intellect. My homie Romy. What day is it? It's only Wednesday. So far. That's right. Pamela. I'm somebody, she says. You are indeed somebody. Well, I wanted to talk about this vaccine passport stuff that we keep hearing about over and over again. Yeah, I know. I know what they said. I just popped a beer, picked up the phone, and bam, there you were. That's right. Munchachi. Hello. Speaking of Munchachi, very, very cool. Was that a knitting crochet needle? That's my knitting needles are pointy. The crochet one, we got the hook. That was pretty interesting. That's right. But yeah, I know. We talked about this a little bit the other day, and Margie brought up some good points. And I just wanted to look into it a little bit more and see what was going on exactly. And yeah, all kinds of stuff. I found all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I was watching and reading. And so yeah, it's very interesting. And I'm just wondering how this is working out. Hello, Carrie Joe. How are you doing? Because there already are some states that are saying, nope, no way, not going to happen. And there are other states that already have little things in place. And of course, big tech is jumping on the opportunity to make another app for you to input all your little information so they can start their own little database and they can collect everything about you just one more way. That here we go, oh, I know my rights. Oh, I'm not giving up my privacy. That's my privacy. But yet you download these apps, you click those buttons, you say agree, and you let them take everything, all the while you bitch and moan and complain about your privacy when you give it away for free. Well, hello, Helga. They already have it, exactly. The Big Easy. Someone asked if I ever made one, so now I have. Yeah, there you go. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed that one. That was something different. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that before. Lots of pots and bowls and all kinds of other things, but never a crochet hook. But yeah, I guess my main point is the fact that the government says we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna mandate it. No, there's no way we're gonna do this. And then on the state level, they say, no, we don't have any kind of data bank about who got vaccinated and who doesn't. We're not doing that. So big tech goes, oh, you don't have a data bank about who got vaccinated and who doesn't and where they are? Well, hey, we already know where they shop, where they're driving, what they're doing. We know what they want. We know what they shop for. We know what got delivered at their house. We know what time it got delivered at their house. We know what they're watching on TV. We know what they're watching on the internet. So I guess we might as well get one more bit of information, and that is their medical records, and we'll figure out who all got vaccinated and who doesn't, and we'll keep that information for you there, big government. Not to worry, because we're big tech, and we control the world anyway. Because during this pandemic when everybody was scrambling and running around trying to find toilet paper and put on masks and didn't know where their next paycheck was come from, and people were bypassing their mortgage, and landlords are freaking out because people ain't paying their rent. Guess who never skipped a beat? That's right, us over here, big tech. Did Amazon go down? No, we were still delivering away. Did your internet get interrupted? Hell no. That would never happen, because then we couldn't spy on you and find out what exactly you're doing at all times. We never skipped a beat. Didn't lose a step. We're still good to go. So, don't you worry about that, government. You don't need to keep little state databases and hog up your little servers with all that information. We got you covered. All you got to do is Google somebody, and don't worry. You'll find out where they are, who they slept with, what they're shopping for, and if they got vaccinated or not. Don't worry. We got you covered. And everybody will go out and go, well, hey, because the government says, no, we're not gonna do it. Well, here, just, why am I blabbering? I can just show you, because people don't believe me either.
To a potential fast track to doing just about anything.
There's been lots of questions. The government is not now, nor will we be supporting a system that requires Americans to carry a credential.
The federal government may not be making it mandatory, but students returning to universities like Rutgers and Brown will need to show their vaccination records. The Miami Heat offering a vaccinated-only section for fans. And Norwegian Cruise Line became the first to say it'll require all passengers to prove they've been vaccinated, as the hard-hit cruise industry looks to return to the high seas. But
so there you go.
Back on land, the state...
Shut up, bitch. I told you, shut up. Yeah. But yeah, so like they said, the government said no, but however, the private sector are going to say, if you want to come and you want to see this, you want to come see this sporting event, you want to come see this concert, you want to come into my restaurant, you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to go to school, you want to do whatever, you're going to have to get vaccinated. So therefore, again, big tech jumped on it and goes, hey, don't worry, we got you covered. Because those silly little paper things, they're not going to do it. Anybody can go ahead and forge those papers. They're actually selling them now already. Because people, they jump on that shit quick. So they're already selling those little papers that say, hey, I got vaccinated. So that's not going to do it. So big tech says, don't worry. You want to go out to eat at the restaurant? Do you want to go see that basketball game? Do you want to do something fun now that you finally can? Well, do you need a way to prove that you were vaccinated to get into all these venues that you want to go to? Well, it's simple. All you got to do is download this little app. And you're going to go, sure, I'll do it. And you'll hit download. And then you'll skip through the little things that says, we have the right to share this with everybody on the planet. We have the right to do this. We can use your image and share your data. We can change your this. We can send shit to all your people on your contact list. We're going to do all this, and you're going to go, okay, agree, and you're going to click it. And then you're going to get on YouTube, and you're going to scream and holler, and you're going to get on Twitter, and you're going to go, I know my rights. You're going to try to take my privacy. I know my rights. I got privacy. And you just gave it away. Because I know you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Because I want to go to the restaurant. I've been in the house for over a year. I want to go to the bar and have a beer with the boys. I want to do it. It is funny. But yeah. But everybody said, oh no, they can't do it. The government said no. Well, yeah, you're right. The government did say no. But they said it's up to the private sector to do pretty much whatever they want.
And Allie joins me now live. Allie, good morning. It's good to see you. As you say, some businesses, schools, workplaces will mandate vaccination to come back or to come inside. But there's no entity, really. Is there overseeing or validating these passports? So is there concern about fraud?
It's a great question, Willie. Those little 3x4 cards you get after being vaccinated, I'm lucky enough to have mine right here. Scammers are actually starting to sell fakes. That's not only illegal, but it could present problems if vaccine passports require users to upload their vaccination cards. In New York State, the first to roll out a voluntary vaccine app, they are working with IBM to ensure a more secure experience for users. This app in New York means less fumbling for paperwork and hopefully quicker processing for things like travel or ticketed events. But
There you go. It's simple. Just download your little card, do all that good stuff. Because, hey, big tech, they're not in your life enough. You want to give them one more reason to be. But again, the government said, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to make you get these little passports. But however, in your state, if they say yeah, then we'll just go, what are we going to do? We're just the government. We're just the president and all that. The state said that the restaurants and the venues can do it, so whatever. We don't care. And again, big tech says, oh, yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get everybody's information. Them fucking morons, they're going to do it. They're going to download our app in a heartbeat because they're going to want to go to the restaurant. That's right. They got to go to the restaurant. You can get a vaccine and still be a carrier. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to them. That's not the point. They're not really trying to make you safe. They don't care if you got the vaccine. They don't care if you have the virus. They don't care if you have the vaccine and the virus and you're asymptomatic and you're spreading around. They don't care. The only thing that they care about is download our app, give us even more information, and then you can walk around and you can get into the restaurants and shit now.
But will Americans need so-called vaccine passports, proof of vaccinations, to get into concerts, sporting events, or even travel? The White House says that's up to the private sector.
The government here is not viewing its role as the place to create a passport, nor a place to hold the data of citizens.
The governor of tourist hotspot Florida says he will forbid local governments or businesses from requiring vaccination proof.
You don't want to.
And Texas joined in on that too. Texas said, nope, not going to happen. So if you're going to require people to have a passport, no, you're not going to do it. It's unlawful. Excuse me. I think some other states are jumping on board too, but so far, the only two I've read about and heard about were Florida and Texas. I didn't pull it up here. I should have. But there was a story of a girl. I'm sure there's probably more, but a girl who got fired from her job because they said, you have to prove that you got a vaccine. And she didn't. And she got fired. So, yeah. And again, there you go. No different than needing a driver's license to get in place, and they don't use any apps. Yeah, but you ain't gonna be able to use that little card. That little card's gonna be worthless because again, they're printing them off. You can print one off right now. You can just get on here, pull one up, hit print, and you can print a whole bunch of them off. There's nothing to it. That's why an app, you're going to need an app. But here's another thing. Now, everybody's jumping up and down about all kinds of stuff because everything on the planet is a racist, of course. And, of course, showing your ID to go vote is racist. But what about elderly people that don't have, maybe they have a phone, but they don't have a smartphone where they can't actually download all these apps? What about those people? Are they not eligible? Can they not go out to eat? Don't they want to go out and eat? They don't want to go on a cruise. They don't want to go do this. They don't want to go do that. You don't want to take grandpa to go see a ball game? Nope, sorry. You don't have the app. You don't have your little thing. Get out of here, grandpa. And come on. We all know, just like me right now, I can't get I'm not qualified to get the vaccine yet. Supposedly in a couple of days it will be. But now, come on. Who's going to get the vaccine first? Just for instance, here in Pennsylvania, Do you think people in the big cities and other people are going to get it before, I don't know, say Tyreek and them in the ghetto? Do you think that they're really worried about the low, dirt poor, low income people? Do you think maybe they might be the last ones on the list? So, okay. So showing a damn driver's license or a photo ID to vote, that's racist. But making people who aren't even qualified to get a vaccine, making them show a vaccination passport, that's okay. That's fine. We don't want you in our damn establishment anyway. So here's one good reason. You don't have that app. You can't flash your little smartphone and go, bam, I got my vaccine right here, my passport. It's all right here on my app. Nope. You can't come in without it. Very, very funny. I don't know. And yes, it has rolled out. It's not just talk. It's not just hoo-ha. It's not just blowing smoke. It's not just imagination bullshit. No.
Got one, just in case.
New York State has the Empire Pass.
Okay.
And so on my phone, it has proof of my vaccination and my latest PCR test.
Oh, that's through the state. I thought it was through your health insurance.
No, it's through the state. So, you go, you hit it. There's a barcode. Yeah. You go to, say, Barclays or the Yankee Stadium. You scan it. It shows that you're vaccinated and or you have a PCR test.
And you get a 10% off discount.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's helpful.
Really? Well, that Craig Nelson.
So there you go. It's not just a pipe dream. I'm not just making this shit up. It isn't just talk on the internet. There you go. Al Roker, right there. He's got his shit. He's got his app already. He can walk around and wave that bitch and get in all kinds of places. So, what about us poor low lives? What about us ghetto dwellers? Do we not get to go anywhere? Is it going to be like in some of these movies we used to watch, these sci-fi movies, where they, you have different classes of people. These people get air, and you get air a little bit less, and you low lives, you have to go work, and the more you work, the more air you get, and you have a little timer that runs out, and when you run out of air, too bad, sorry about your luck, but the rich elite, they got all the air that they want. Is that what's going to happen now? We're going to walk around, and if you don't have your little vaccine passport, you don't get to go out and play. You got to stay inside, you poor little white trash, or you little ghetto dwellers, or you old folks. We don't want you outside roaming around anyway. Is that what's going to happen? I don't know. What up, boo? I just think it's kind of funny how the government just goes, nope, we're not gonna mandate it. There's no way we're gonna do it. However, if the private sector wants to, we'll just turn our heads and we'll let them do it. And again, it's just another thing that the government throws to big tech, goes, here, you guys handle it. Deal with it. Make all the apps you want, collect all the data you want, and don't worry, somebody will hack into it and get it anyway. But no. So now you got people running around going, well, I'm not getting the vaccine anyway. Rah, 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 rah. You can't make me. Rah, 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 rah. Now you got people that are going to go, shit, yeah, I want to go outside and go play. I'm going to download the app. Poof. Okay, again, I know you already know where I shopped. You know I Googled fucking office chairs, so now I'm getting influx with, here, we sell office chairs, we sell office chairs, we sell office chairs. Hey, I just pulled up in front of McDonald's, and hey, we sell burgers too. You know, they already know where you're going, what you're doing, what time you take a shit, how many times you wiped your ass, if you flushed or not. So now they're going to know if you had your vaccine or not, where you had it, what kind you had, and then how many times you swiped that bitch, how many times you were at what restaurant, how many basketball games you went to see. Because that little app's going to be collecting every single thing that you do, and you're going to collect it. I mean, you're going to download that bitch. Just like you did Facebook, just like you did Twitter, just like you did YouTube, just like you did all those other little apps. And you didn't take the time to read everything that you just clicked agree to. You don't know that you just agreed to give your firstborn male up to that little boy who runs Facebook. You don't know, you just click that little button that says, yep, you can get in and change my emails. You can read my emails. You can send emails. You can go in and you can actually look at my contact list. You can change my contact list. You can share my contact list. You're allowed to sell my contact list. You're allowed to contact anybody on my contact list. And then you sit back and you go, they're trying to turn on these phones, man, they're turning on all by themselves, and they're recording what I say. That's my privacy. You can't get into my You don't have any. You already clicked agree to everybody. You already gave everybody on the planet the authority to look at all your shit. And then not to mention those great credit people, TransUnion, you know, all them guys. They know everything about you. They got your bank account information, and they're getting hacked and shit. But it's just all big tech, man. I'm going to call my RV big tech. I guess I'll start getting ads for washing machines since I just bought one. Yeah, you will. That never made sense to me. Why would you try to sell somebody? Exactly. I said the same thing, Marilyn. That shit, it's so dumb. I bought this chair, and the next day I was bombarded. But we sell chairs. I'm not starting a damn chair warehouse. I already bought one. I don't need to buy more. Why don't you try to sell me, I don't know, maybe the mat that lays on the carpet or something to roll around on, but not another damn chair. They have that app in China. Your paychecks get deposited to that app. Your bills are withdrawn through that app. You pay for food through that app, everything. Well, there you go. I guess that's where we're heading. See, everybody, you know, in our age group, we wasted our time learning Spanish. We should have been learning Chinese, because they're the ones that are just going to stroll on over here and go, okay, this is ours now, and roll on through and make it just, they're going to plant that little rising sun flag on our country and go, yep, we're here. This is ours now. Oh, well, that was my fun little rant. I just had to look more into these damn vaccine passports. I think it's such a dumb idea. Now, anyway. I learned Spanish to get a girlfriend in Acapulco. Too bad she was crazy. I believe that one of my local friends says if she wants something, she just talks about it and waits for an ad to start on her phone. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's true. It's all too true. It's all way too true, because it's the digital age. And especially since this pandemic hit, everybody has a reason to sit home and go, hey, we can't go outside. I don't feel like putting that mask on. I'm not standing in a line 6 feet apart from everybody else, or having somebody breathing down my neck when I'm trying to social distance and they're not. They don't have a mask on and they're breathing down my neck. I'm going to stay at home. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch YouTube, and I'm going to order everything on Amazon and get DoorDash to drop off my food and everything. So everything you do is through big tech. And big tech is just, like I said, they didn't skip a beat. They didn't lose any money. Nobody got laid off or furloughed or whatever word you want to use. They all kept right on rolling along. And now it's just one more thing. Okay, let me download this app. I got my vaccine. I know this little piece of cardboard isn't going to work because everybody has one of those. They just printed them off the internet, whether they got a vaccine or not. So now I'm going to have to do it on this app. But the government says I don't have to. But the restaurant, they said, yo, you want to come in and sit down and eat? You got to flash us your app. You got to scan in, bruh. You want to go to the ball game? You got to scan in, bruh. Sorry about your luck. Now I can see if you wanted to go abroad, having some kind of proof that you are vaccinated. I can see that. But to travel amongst your own country, just to go down the street and walk into an establishment to prove that you had or even just keep your job, that's the scary part. If they want to do something silly like that later, but to bring that shit up right, but it has to be now because, we're losing people. We got to get, as soon as people get back, we got to get them in the database that doesn't exist. we got to get everybody in that database that doesn't exist. Because the government goes, we don't have no database. Well, yeah, them folks at Google or them folks at wherever, whoever did it, they might have a database that we can sort of get into anytime we want to, but we don't have a database. No. We're not looking up your skirt and down your shirt. It's not us. It's them guys. Of course, I'm eating dinner in the Lurkers Lounge. Molly. Experimental depopulation. If Vicky mentions something, sometimes I get ads. My phone can't tell our voices apart. We literally pulled up. This was a while ago, not too long ago, but we literally pulled up in front of a store, and before we even turned off the car and got out, my wife's phone went ding, 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 and she got some ad for exactly what we were going into the store for. I was like, are you kidding me? That's freaky. Oh, funny stuff, man. Bear with, one moment. I can't see. Oh, man. But yeah, it is freaky, man. Let's see. Sorry about that. That must be my smart TV. Did not use DoorDash. My bank account got hacked for... Holy shit. I got the money back. But it was a pain. Yeah, it is a pain. Do you get a million don't vape ads? I do. I never ordered or looked at anything vaping related. I don't have a webcam either. No, I usually don't get no vape, anything about vaping, period. A do or a don't ad. No, I don't get anything for vaping. CCP controlled. Other my BlindViews treat too. Got it yesterday. Oh, you did? Cool, Molly. I don't have a smart TV or Alexa. I wanted to unlock my phone with my voice, but I had to turn on always listening and decided my fingerprint works. Yeah, mine's a fingerprint one too. It's got that little hole in the back. Yeah, I got to put my finger in there. Van there with Gina. Hello, what up, Gina? What up, G? Yeah, it's funny. Well, we don't. I don't have an Alexa sitting around. I do have a smart TV, so that thing listens. Very rarely do I use the "Hey Alexa, go to whatever channel" or do what, I very rarely. I do use it sometimes. And I have an Android, so every once in a while when I'm lazy, I do say, "Hey Google," oops, and ask it stuff, but not too often. Just tuning in. I got my package today. You must be on a watch list. The post office made me pick it up. Oh, really? I sent a whole bunch of boxes out. They're going, this guy's sending little boxes all over the place. Oh, I'm glad you finally got it. after a little snafu we had the first time go around. So we got you. There's Campgoer 1. What's up? There's Peach. What up, PJ? But yeah, the phone thing and the car, well, the car had, a GPS thing and all that shit that always knows where you're driving around. But I just find that shit hilarious, though. I'll look up an XLR cable for my microphone or something because one's a little bit bad. So I'll go to Amazon or someplace and I'll look one up to see about getting one. Next thing I know, hey, you want to buy a microphone? You want to buy some more cables? You need this? You need that? I'm like, Jesus, man. Shit's ridiculous. Groceries, they wanted us to get hand printed in order to pay for it. What? Groceries, we left the groceries on the conveyor belt and walked right out. Yeah, I would have too. What's up, Davey? Is there a black sedan outside your place now, BV? I don't know. The monitors for all the house cameras are downstairs. I'm upstairs. I should get another little screen up here and send them up here so I can just look over and see what's going on out front. I make him keep an eye on everything. He watches everything and lets me know what's going on. He doesn't always tell me, but at least he knows. He keeps that shit to himself. Went to get blood work for your thyroid today. Ouch, yeah. Davey now. Oh, PJ saying hi to everybody. They followed you from the post office, yeah. It is funny the way they do shit, though. Yep. Mention something, and the next thing you know, boom. Soon all you had to do, you'll wake up from a dream, and your phone will be going off. Do you want lollipops and rainbows? Hey, I was dreaming about butterflies and lollipops. Who knew? Oh, man. Yeah, people that worry about who the president is and who's running the House and the Senate, yeah, that doesn't bother me at all. They can prop any old fart up there as far as I'm concerned. They could put a cardboard cutout up there and put a little string on his hand and just make him go like that. That doesn't matter to me at all who's up there making decisions. We all know who runs the world. Certain companies and big tech, especially big tech now, the age that we're in, they call the shots. Whose blue eyeball is that? It's one I drew. I drew that one. It's just I drew the eyeball and made it my my little logo. No one can say, hey, that's mine. No, it isn't, bitch. I drew it. No one can say shit about shit. So, yeah, that's why I did that. And then very, very kind, talented lady made that for me. It's stained glass. It is awesome. That is an awesome piece of artwork. And yeah, much appreciated. So yeah, it's just an eye I drew. I draw eyes a lot. Go figure, the blind guy is into eyes. But yeah, fun stuff. Yep. See, I guess you can't. Yeah. See, I got blue eyes. I can't see nothing now. I guess you could see that they were blue. But yeah, I got blue eyes. That's why I draw blue eyes a lot. At least I think they're still blue. They were the last time I looked. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I can't see. I take my glasses off. Too bright light. Stained glass. Yeah, that thing back there. That is a stained glass eye. My logo. It's in a nice little wooden there. Way back yonder there's the big banner, but right there, that one, that's a stained glass eye. Very cool, very cool. You're building a racetrack. Oh, yeah. And a drone pad. What's Molly yakking about here? Carrie Jo, I haven't decided what to throw together this time, so I'm stuffing myself with a few crackers and cheddar. Some cheddar. Try tortilla chips and cheddar sometime. Makes a great snack. Yeah. Throw in some lettuce and scallions. There you go. You're almost eating some taco stuff, some taco dip, or nacho salad or some shit. Gotta clean some baby poo. Oh, you got the grandson. Maybe she might smack me for saying a name, so I won't. But her work with glasses is just phenomenal. Yeah. Yeah, she always gives me hell if I give her credit for anything too. I know what you mean. Misty has blue-green eyes. Nice. Today, the dropped charge of the officer that killed Ashley Babbitt at the Capitol. Salsa and refried. Oh man, I do love me some refried beans. I love black beans and rice, refried beans, all that stuff. And I do like salsa. I did make salsa, and I have a video. Butter bean. Speaking of beans, what up, butter bean? I'm good for nachos and almost want to do that, but I'm out of sour cream and lettuce. Oh, yeah. I have the blue photophobia eyes too. Yeah. Very light sensitive. Yes. And with my eye disease, it's even worse. Nachos with melted cheddar, so much better than cheese sauce. Yeah. Beans, the more you eat, the more you saturate. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better it feels. Eat your beans at every meal. Yeah. Dorothea. Nachos with no sour cream, just said. When you get fresh tomatoes, I'm going to make sauce again. Oh, yeah. I just had, for lunch, I had a big old tomato sandwich. I lightly toasted some bread and put some tomatoes on with salt, pepper, and a little bit of oregano, and ate that shit in a big old tomato sandwich. Man, oh man, was it good. Hey, Paula was in Unstoppable Morgan Live today. I was in there for a little while watching. I tried to ask her a question, but she ignored me. She don't like me. Yeah, I tried to ask her a question. I even put serious question. And I copied it and I pasted it and I posted it a couple different times to try to get her attention. But yeah, she wouldn't answer. but I had to try. You know. Oh, my ear itching. Oh, sorry about that. Feedback. Where am I at? Okay. Davey, I'll have to get if she gets that Bronco going again. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. She said she was going to do a 24-hour live stream. And it was she was on for a couple hours and it's gone. She didn't even post it. She took it down and shit, man. But whatever. Put chicken, salsa, rice, black beans, onions, and a few seasonings in a pressure cooker. Add cheese when you take it out. That does sound good. Yeah, I like to make all kinds of different taco salads or nachos and shit. I like that stuff. I got these chips that are made with sunflower seed and flax seed and this and that and all kinds of other bullshit. They're really pretty good, but yeah, it was they're interesting. I try to eat a little bit healthy. I try. You know. Pamela, did you see me say hi, BB? Yes. Yes. I think I did. Somebody said hello to me and I said hello to them back. I forget who it was. I was kind of listening and looking over every once in a while. Oh, you tried to, Davey? Yeah. Prairie Life. Hello, hello, hello. Lightly toasted tomato sandwich. Yum. Yeah. I'll tell you what else is really good that I kind of stumbled across last year, as a matter of fact, is strawberries with a balsamic vinaigrette. Man, is that shit good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Why is this thing whistling all of a sudden? What the hell is going on here? What's up with you, Mike? Don't start acting up. Don't make me throw you. Found out toy doctor used watered down stuff on roof and seals was basically wax base. So whole roof and seals have to be redone. Oh, doesn't that suck? Harry Life said the workday is finally done. There you go. She was driving, not reading today. Well, she was sitting, when I was on there, she was sitting in the damn, she was actually blocking the pump. She was sitting at the gas pump, sitting there eating Reese's Pieces and some other candy and shit, just sitting there at the at the gas pump. And then she tried to start her hunk of shit and it wouldn't start. So she was out there trying to jump it with her screwdriver. I love tomato sandwiches with salt, pepper, better than anything. Yeah, I do too. I do too, Molly. They are good. Yeah, that's what she was doing when I was in there. There she is. It's Caravan Carolyn, a.k.a. my Carolyn. How are you doing, dearie dear? Kids in diapers. Cleaning the cow pie. That's right. And getting the fountain. Oh, yeah. Spam and mayo sandwiches. Oh, I don't like Spam. Not a big Spam fan. Yes, salad with strawberries and walnuts and chicken drizzle over balsamic. Yeah, that is good, Marilyn. It sure is. And the berries and balsamic is really good for you too. Yeah, I did that. I just threw one because I always use balsamic on my salads, and I get the romaine lettuce and then lots of onion, and then sometimes I'll sprinkle some bacon bits in there. Some scallions or something. And then one time I was like, I'm going to put some strawberries on this bitch. And I sliced up a whole bunch of strawberries and drizzled that balsamic over there. And the first bite I got was just a strawberry, a little piece of lettuce and that balsamic. I was like, oh my God, this is so good. And yeah, that was it. It's over with. I want strawberries now. Yeah. I do love that. That's right. We are talking food. Van City Adventure. Hello, hello, sir. How are you? They still got you captive. They still holding you hostage. Still climbing the walls, trying to jump out a window. Poor dude. So stir crazy. Baby spinach instead of lettuce. I can't eat just spinach. I'm not a big spinach fan, but I do throw it in. Still in the ICU. I want out. Yeah, I bet you do. I like mustard greens. I usually throw a big old handful of mustard greens in with my lettuce. I love them. Nice and peppery. They got that pepper taste. They're my favorite greens. Some people like collards, some people like, other, but I like mustard greens. I think them are yummy. Them are yummy. Yeah, I mean, I like meat. I like a good old chicken breast or a big steak or pork chop or something, but yeah. When you just want to grab something and you don't want to cook and you want to eat pretty healthy, you can graze. Put the feed bag on. At TGI Fridays, man. Oh yeah, really? Carolyn just a waving. Baby spinach dipped in ranch. That kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Ranch is pretty fatty, isn't it? I think. I don't know. I don't eat it a lot. Every once in a while I do, but yeah. I've never had them or collard or dandelion. Want to try though. Yeah, collard greens ain't bad. I mean, I'll eat them. Dandelion, they're okay, but my favorite are mustard greens. Mustard greens are just banging. Mustard greens and cornbread, yeah. I cook a mean pot of collard greens and cornbread. Yep. Poor Daryl. Try hospital food. It sucks. I bet it does. Oh, man. My garden has all the good veggies in it. I can understand that. Daryl says, Maryland, about 2 years ago, I was in the hospital for 6 days and I really wanted out too. Yeah, he's been there a while. I'm going against all you guys' healthy stuff and eating pulled pork and french fries. Guiltless. Hey, a good pork sandwich. Pulled pork? That reminds me, oh man, you want to eat a good sandwich? And it got pulled pork in it. Eat a Cuban. A Cuban sandwich is banging. Got pulled pork and ham and a little bit of lettuce, some pickles, mustard. Put it in a panini press. Yeah, Cuban sandwiches are banging. I love them things. Dad cooked better than Mom with all his southern cooking. Better than Ripples. Marion Router. Have balsamic and olive oil instead of ranch. Yeah. Love chards. Yeah. I should have tried the greens instead of just turning up my nose all those years my mom was preparing them. Yeah, greens ain't bad. They really aren't. I'm not a real fuss eater. I mean, there's stuff I don't like and I don't eat it, but I do try stuff. I just don't say, I don't like it just because. Yeah, I always try something. I think I need to go shopping tomorrow for a strawberry salad ingredients. I know. I'm with you, Marilyn. I'm right there with you. Trust me. Carolyn, too. Pickles, Cuban sandwiches. Now yeah. Cubans are good, man. I really liked them. Used to be a restaurant in Dover, Delaware called Where Pigs Fly. They had pulled pork sandwiches that were really good. Sadly, they're gone now. Where Pigs Fly. I think I remember that place. I think I was there. It was a while ago too, but yeah. Oh wow, it's gone. I really remember that. Because I remember places that have good pulled pork. Because there's a lot of places that say, oh, pork barbecue and this and that and good. But yeah, when you find a really good place, you remember. Yeah, Cuban sandwich sounds good too. You're all making me hungry and I'm already eating. Strawberries are still shipped and nasty here. We get them fresh in June. Yeah, it'll be a while till we get goings here too. Yeah, but I am drooling for them already. Crackers and cheddar, not cutting it. Not able to run to the store. I may have to get delivery. I was a very fussy kid, but I got over it in my 20s. Yeah, I was kind of a little bit, well, I tried to be fussy, but yeah, I was adopted by my grandparents and they weren't having it. If you were fussy, you were hungry because you just plain didn't eat. I'm in Europe and saying no to the whole, you know what, BS. Oh, okay, yeah. Right now, everyone is boycotting the businesses that even enforce things like mask wearing. Oh, really? I mean, I can almost see it over in Europe because you guys are all, it's kind of like here. We got, United States, and then up north we got Canada, and down south we got Mexico. But you guys are just all just big clumped in there with, roaming around. I can kind of see going border and having some kind of little restrictions, but it's just like here, running around in the States, I just don't see it. But who am I? I'm just a little nobody. I don't go anywhere anyway. What the hell do I care, right? There was some kind of greens my aunt in Alabama fed me one time as a kid, and it made my lips swell. Yeah. It might have been mustard greens, was it? I know the mustard greens are real peppery, man. I really like, that's why I like them. It tastes like pepper. Instead of hospital food, sounds like he needs to order a pizza. It was right off Route 13 on Lockerman Street. Yeah, I probably wouldn't remember the street, but I do remember that name. That's kind of a name it's unique, and yeah, it's definitely memorable. Pizza sounds good. I wonder if I can order. That would be awesome. Susa, oh my, the Cubans. Yeah, they are really good sandwiches, aren't they? You never know until you try, says Misty. I couldn't be fussy either. I would have starved also. That's right. We were raised by people that knew if we got hungry, we would eat it. Exactly. Daryl says, Misty, I just may try. Yeah, when you have people, when you grow up with people that grew up and lived through the Depression, yeah, you eat what's on the table or you don't. It's just that damn simple. Thumbs up to the parents who put the untouched plate in the fridge and put it in front of you at the next meal. That's right. Guess on all these hard, no flavor. Oh, you listen to Wolfgang's new album? Cool. I'll have to check it out. Save me a slave. Yeah, it does sound like she is allergic to something, huh, PJ? Right. Daryl, it can't hurt to ask. Mustard greens cooked with one whole dry chili pepper is some really good flavor. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, just to throw a handful of mustard greens in your salad, yeah, it gives it a whole new zing. I really like it. Down in Houston, they're trying robot pizza delivery. That's going to be a scrapper's dream. Pizza while you work. may have to bribe some nurses with a few slices of pizza. For some reason, I don't believe it was mustard greens. Collards were okay. Don't they have the little white? The little white fleck. Yeah, the collards. Yeah, I think they do have little white flecks stuff in it. The dandelions, they kind of got the little spiky thing. It might have been a dandelion if you ate them. They bring you a plate and you open it to a little pot pie. You're like, what the hell? Our little local hospital actually had decent food. I couldn't complain about that. I just wanted to go home. Yeah. All this food talk, arg. You have to order two of everything, Daryl. That's scary, Joe. Shadow Wolf, what up? Just stopped in to say happy hump day. That's a fact. Week almost over. There you go. You're in the midst. That's right. You made it over the hump. I bet it was poke salad. Says Bada Bean. Never ate them after that. I looked like today's lip plumping injections. I was freaking out. Yeah, it does freak you out when you find you're allergic to some shit. It's really scary when your throat starts to swell shut when you eat some shit. Unstoppable Morgan's boobs. I could use a good massage right about now. Okay, that's funny. I gotta admit, that's funny. You got me. Oh, shit. Poke salad, anything. You got me too, Marilyn. Damn. What day is it, everyone? It is Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Big old lips are not my desire. When I was a kid, we grew mustards, collards, and turnip greens. I forgot about the old turnip greens, squash that are huge garden, and we lived off of everything in it. That's cool. Yeah, I was always a city dweller, but we had a little garden. We'd grow some things. Not a whole lot, but it was fun to go out and grab shit. My daughter grows stuff now in her little city garden. She brings me radishes and stuff. I do like me some radishes too. That's another thing I love. I love radishes. The little red ones are cool, but my wife gets me these big fucking white ones, the white radishes. Some of them are giant, and they are really good. When I worked at a hospital, I saw the patients had been ordering delivery pizza that is provided. It didn't harm them, didn't harm their health. Yeah, exactly. Davey says Unstoppable Morgan is smoking hot. I don't think she's smoking hot. She's a pretty girl, but she's not. And I'm not trying to dog her or nothing, but I mean, she's not drop dead gorgeous. But everybody has their thing, I guess. Unstoppable Army in the house. Will never touch me. Not a chance now. Oh. What about Unstoppable Morgan's leg? Have you ever touched that? That's funny. Well, my daughter gets picky poking around on the piece of chicken. I said, honey, we eat the chicken, we don't dissect it. Marilyn says, Daryl, ask the nurse how you get pizza delivered. You'll find out if they'll take the delivery that way. There you go. German radishes the size of baseballs. Oh, yeah, man. I love radishes, man. They are so damn good. Didn't even know what algae was back then. Yeah, just knew something was definitely not right. I watched one of her videos the other day and laughed so hard. I thought she was adorable. She kept beaching her boat. Yeah, she did one the other day where she was her little alter ego. It was really funny. She is funny when she does that. Then she did, what the hell is it called? A Day in the Life or something like that. Was a really nice video. It was a really good video. I thought it was good. It was back to Morgan style video. It was, it was well shot, well done, was edited. It was really cool. She got some good shots of people in those those jet surfboards. And then there's her fixing stuff in the Bronco, of course. But it wasn't a whole bunch of TNA and overly done, and it didn't look like she was trying. It was back to normal Morgan videos when I actually liked her. Now, if the teacher greens would have went to the girls, there you go. If you can direct the swelling, right? That's funny. Much she says, Marilyn, they taste just like a hot radish. Really good. Yeah, they are really, really good. Hydrofoils. Is that what they're called? I forget what they're called. They're pretty new. Well, not really. They're not like brand new, but they're fairly new thing. It's a surfboard and has a big long thing that comes down and has a jet thing on the back underneath, and they kind of the damn surfboard part isn't even in the water. It's like fucking 2 feet out of the water. They're pretty cool though. I've seen them on a couple other videos, but yeah, she saw a couple of them, filmed them, and it was a nice video. It was a good video. Like I said, it was back to Morgan video. What's Shadow Wolf saying here? Last time I was in the hospital, they tried to just feed me cherry jello. That didn't work. My daughter and son brought me a few cheeseburgers. That was a mistake. I ate them. Yeah. Yeah, you're not in a regular room. You're in ICU. So yeah, they'll be going, no, you ain't doing it. Yeah, right. 55 and windy in Flagstaff. Yeah, it didn't reach 60 here today either. Let's talk about food. See what I started. Yeah, I know, right? You were just guessing. Yeah, I forget what they're called too. They are pretty cool though. I saw another channel. Oh, I can't remember what channel it was. Might have been Gone with the Winds. And they were with someone that they were. It was Gone with the Winds. Yes, it was. That's where I first saw them at. Pretty cool. But yeah. Gotta run, y'all. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Oh, thanks, Carrie Joe. Yeah, I'm going to get off here, too. Been on here a while. Far too long. Just over an hour. Yeah, that's long enough, isn't it? Let's see. Prairie Life. At least there's no chance of you getting the virus by getting a pizza delivered. Silver lining, baby. There you go. I'll apologize in advance on the video about Carolyn I just posted 5 minutes ago. Oh, really? Yeah, I hear her friendlies weren't very friendly again, were they? They apparently were getting a little uppity. Carolyn said she got some bad service at the not my Carolyn, the other Carolyn. One of them other Carolyns. But no, Carolyn's RV Life. Said she had some bad service at a garage and the friendlies attacked. Went all crazy. Yeah. The friendlies. Wait for the cartoon debate. Yeah. Are you West, East, or Central PA? Maybe taking a trip to Ohio. I am South Central. The Susquehanna Valley, South Central Pennsylvania. Yep. Megavan Mike. What up? No longer Minivan Mike. It's Megavan Mike. If I get here at all tomorrow, it will be late. I have a meeting to attend. Okay. Yeah, I heard that line, Screw. Them friendlies. Great idea for drone pizza delivery. Yeah, drone pizza delivery. That's not too friendly, if you ask me. Exactly. Let's tell if I'm working. I think she looks average, like the girl next door. Kind of average. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's the way I feel about it. I mean, she is a pretty girl. I'll give her that. But yeah, and that's why I say about her all the time. I think she's got that approachable look, and she's just a little bit. She's a hot mess. That's what I call her. And I'm not trying to be mean, not in a bad way. She's a little bit crazy, not in a bad way. That fun crazy, and she just seems approachable. Let me see. What did Carolyn say? Who did the friendlies attack? Apparently she had some work done at a garage to the RV or whatever. But yeah, and it wasn't very good. So she made a video about it and bitched about it. So. And told who and where and all that good stuff. So the friendlies went on the attack, and I mean, really, really bad, to the point where the guy actually emailed and pleaded for her to take it down and call off the hounds because they were getting really, really bad. Got any baby oil? Getting a little dry in here. Oh. It's a great day here on the lake in Canada. You're all welcome if you bring beer. Yeah, it's been hard to convince people on the old minivan, Mike. I knew right away. It's Megavan Mike. That's awesome. Today's trash day. Hey, me too. I got to do that shit too. She doxed the businessman. Yes, you are correct. What's up, Ox? Yeah, Baltimore is just down the road. Yeah, about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops, depending on the road destruction around here, between here and there. Yeah, Baltimore is not far at all. Did you change the rocks in the desert to say Megavan, Mike? Beer day tomorrow, Thursday already. I went to Canada one time. It was so pretty and clean. Yeah, I like Canada. I like to watch these guys up there. And then now that Chrome's not running around in the city, he's out in the back country too now. It's awesome seeing all that stuff. Belch must been them rashes he has. We're talking about. Yeah. Oh, yes, he did change the route. He even made a video about it. There you go. I show dogs at King of Prussia, Valley Forge, and just south of Pottstown every October. Oh, really? Yep. That's not too far from me. That's that's about an hour and a half for me also. Down the Shorekill Expressway. The Schuylkill Expressway. We call it the Shorekill Expressway. Well, look at that. Mega Van Mike going to get all kind of views now. There you go. See? And they say I was worthless. I did something. Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm going to get off here since tomorrow is Thursday. And I'll be on here yakety yakking. So, yeah. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. And please, if you weren't here early, at least watch the beginning and see what I was yakking about. And it would be great if you guys would, even if you did watch, leave some kind of comment of your opinion of these passports, to even the thought of them, or should they be talking about them, or I don't know. I'd like to know your opinion because I know what mine is. So I like to hear other people's opinions. Is it all mountains by me? Not all, but yeah, I am in the valley. Susquehanna River's right down the street here. It's right here. So it runs down through the valley. And yeah, I can go 5 minutes one way, I'm in the mountains, and 5 minutes the other way, and I'm downtown Harrisburg. So, but yeah, it's nice around here. I like it. But yeah, we do have lots of mountains and stuff. All right, guys. Again, appreciate you guys spending some time with me this evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow for Thirsty Thursday. And you know what we do here.
This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
Pay no attention to the name on my shirt here. That's not me. Because today I am BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
Because I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it from the Riverwalk in San Antonio, Texas.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
This is BlindViews, and that's how I see it.
Okay, this is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.